Welcome into the final of the 16-man squad organized at Zone Papa Arena, and of course welcoming Caesar Chandigarh back to his hometown, back to the arena where he plays when he's in Kitgum, when he's in northern Uganda, and it is now the last two men standing, where Walter Odoki is already having one up against Ian Kazibwe, who they all move all the way to meet into the final. Walter dropped Evan into the semi-final. Meanwhile, Ian dropped Caesar in the decider, where he played very nicely and a very composed game, and he won in the decider with a break and finish. And now it is the two men standing. Walter up against Ian Kazibwe. Up against Ian Kazibwe. And of course the umpire says it's a foul, 2 shots. Ian could not believe it, and so is Walter. Thank you guys for those who have been watching us right from the starts and up to now and keeping up the game. This is the lap where Ian wants to register another score. Thank you very much. And of course, this is the weekly comp. Officially, I can tell you that Caesar is number 4 and again is number 3. Now it is 1-1 going neck on neck in a race to 7. Who is going to take the crown of the weekly comp? Ian moved all the way right from Kampala and already in Kitgum, touring Kitgum, just actually I could say northern Uganda. And I want to believe that he will be always thinking very hard, just that he can take the win of the 200,000, just that he can keep it with himself, just to make him just an uptick in the Kitgum. Thank you very much, guys, all those who have been watching us right from the starts of the tournaments and right from here. And of course, today, Friday, is the real of the night. Still, people are watching, and that is the last game. And now, this very Friday, we are going to have a 16-man squad. And then from midday to Friday, which is today officially, we shall be having Gulu versus Kitgum. And of course, the winner between Gulu versus Kitgum is going to walk away with 700,000 Uganda shillings. This is lovely, and this is where pool is being taken to. In that game, which is going to be played tomorrow, Gulu versus Kitgum, Caesar is exempted. He will not be playing among the Gulu boys. You will be seeing the likes of Odoki, the likes of Paisa Roy. Yeah, these are the guys who are going to be playing. Those are the likes. From Kitgum, you are going to be seeing the King of Soweto. You're going to be seeing the likes of B2K, and then the rest that they're going to be playing here. Just that they can take the 700,000. Is it going to go back to Gulu, or it is going to stay in Kitgum? Odore is in attack mode with 1-1. In the race to 7. The winner of the two is going to take 200,000 Uganda shillings. Meanwhile, the loser is going to be given 100,000 with handshakes. Lap the cannon shots. All the yellow balls are in spaces and all are portables of the respective pockets. With the only problem ball being the only ball which is top in the diagonal corner left pocket, which I would want to believe that he's going to be playing all these shots thinking about it. And that is the shots. And he misses, inviting Ian back on the table. Ian moved all the way right from Kampala toward Kitgum. The land of Kitgum being a place where talents is being nurtured, and definitely he's already here and is in the final of the 16 weekly comp. The 16-man squad weekly comp, which involves Queen players, the likes of Caesar, the like of Ogenrod Samuel, the likes of Ogenrod Ivan, and all are already here in the final. Odoki Walter, with having 2 visits on the yellow balls. 2 visits on the yellow balls. Thank you guys, those ones who are watching, thank you very much. We can like the stream just that we can have it more visible. You can also give in the comments in the comment sections if the commentary is okay. Otherwise, I would definitely adjust and make sure that we move well. Playing safe game, and he does perfectly. Walter, he really needs this money. He has not been winning comms. He is hailing right from Gulu and he's already in Kidgum and he wants to win this at least for the first time. It was a lovely shot, but it's a foul. That is 2 shots given to Walter. Walter with the 2 visits of the yellow balls. And he returns the favor. He returns the favor back to Ian Kazibwe, the guy who hails from Masaka. These days he's in Kampala and of course playing active pools at the same time. Plays in ATA as well. Will he take the money or will it be the runner-up? I want to believe that one thing reading in his mind is he wants to take the money for the very first time. This would be a beginning of very many which is going to be coming. And this is the moment or the momentum that he wants to keep building on because he's already in a foreign land in northern Uganda, Kidgum districts, Kidgum municipality to be specifics. And this is where we have the breeding grounds where pool is being built from. And once they're built from here, they are exposed to the city. And when they're in the city, they keep giving us results after results. I can cite the likes of Omara Moses, who plays with the Addis Sports. I can cite the likes of Rotokonya Joseph Togo, who plays with Upper Volta, and many others who are also in Kampala. This is Paul. A sharp cut of that ball into the left corner pocket, which is close to your screens. He plays a dragging shots and of course having the white ball in his face, just that he can have a slight cut. If it can go into the right center pockets, that would be okay, but as if he will be contemplating to make sure that he plays directly. What is he trying to contemplate? Yeah, he's trying to inspect and check. He can also make a double. From my positions, I want to believe that this black can go into the center. Place it top and also top notch. It is 2-1. Ian 2. Odoki Walter 1. Darasta. Kampala versus Budu. This is the final of the 16-man squad. There will be another com tomorrow, and I want to believe that these guys are all going to participate in. We shall also be bringing for you live streams right into Young Media, and of course it will be from first. It will start with a game organized between Gulu versus Kidgum at the same arena tomorrow from midday. Then in the evening, all the players are going to be marching and going to a pub called Minaj Pub, where we'll be having a 16-man squad. A 16-man squad at Minaj Pub. That is where another tournament is going to be held tomorrow in the evening, and of course starting at definitely from 4 until when we get the winner. There will be 2 tables that will be used than the table which is being used here at Zone Pub, which is only 1 table. Walter inspects the table, making sure that he utilizes the 2 shots well. He wants to believe he's starting by at least making sure that the black is perfectly placed, and he goes for the frame. He wants to capitalize and make sure that they go net on like 2-2. Dominates yellow, going for it. All the yellow balls are in spaces and definitely they are all Potter balls. Walter misses. Walter misses. And he couldn't believe this. He couldn't believe what just hit him at the moment. Is this a sign of good luck or is this a sign of bad luck? At the time when you would think that you could calm the black and make sure that it is perfectly placed into the right digit jaw of the pockets, and he misses it. Inviting Ian on the table. He's a lovely shot but misses the pot, and of course inviting back Walter on the table. I also want to believe that since the guy started playing white at the onset, fatigue is eating them, and that is why sometimes you see some of the shots played in a relaxed manner. What a place and cans. Ian is on the table. The Masaka finals up against a good best player. The guys who hails from Gulu, and that is Gulu versus Kampala at the moment. Will be the champions of tonight's 16-man squad. Is it Ian or is it Walter? In a race to 7, it is 2 against 1, where Ian is taking the lead. If he clears this, it will go 3-1. Mounting pressure on Walter. Lovely shooting by Ian. Moving one by one, a step by step. Ian is up against only 3 red balls, and he's having only one problem ball, which is the ball to the top left corner pocket, which is diagonal, and he's already contemplating and thinking how best he can maneuver and have the cue pocket in place, or can it? And that is what he's already thinking about it. What can he do from these positions? He wants to produce a double drop on that ball. That is why you're seeing him pointing on that red ball, which is close to that. White is perfect. Anytime he's going to go for a double drop. If he misses, he will invite Walter back on the table. A double drop, and just like that, effortless. That is a lovely skill shots. Ladies and gentlemen, Ian Kazibwe 3, Walter 1. In a race to 7. That's back. He's already smelling 200,000. Meanwhile, the ball is still smelling 100,000. Kampala versus Gulu. Race to 7. Final of the 16 weekly form at Zone Park. Zone Park is just located adjacent to Club Vortex, where Rotokonya Josephs have been playing, and where Apaport got him from. Right now, as I speak, the guy's pool is growing and growing, and it's already causing headache to the senior players who is in Kampala. Definitely he's based in Kampala, having trainings with the upper water, and of course building on his games. When he comes here to Kidgum, he is always giving headache and problems to the boys who work in the club. And that is the heart, and that is the love of exposure. Pool to the next level. Indian Media, we are giving you live commentary. My name is Daniel. Yeah, Bobby Felix. Yeah, Bobby Felix. Ian is a left-handed guy, and of course, he's shooting and shooting very well. Today is his day, I want to believe, and he's going to get the best of the boys in Chiku, and definitely he's going to keep winning money if he keeps the composer on. I want to believe. And just seeing the guy shooting nicely and lovely. The guy's skills is top notch. That is why he is the seat one of Masaka. Ian Kazibwe. It is the final of the 16-man squad, which was involving Opi Aaron from Gulu, Ian Kazibwe right from Masaka, Peter Onen, the proprietor of this business zone Papa Arena, Caesar Chandiga, the African number 1, the current seat number 4 of Uganda, the former champion of 9 championships, nationals, and as well Odoki Walter, dubbed the Rasta from Gulu, also involving Okelo, Chris, Ivan again, and definitely Musilam. There's a dry break. There's a dry break. Ian is muted. The fact that he comes from Masaka, and I've always been playing pool in Kampala, he also has crowds here. The fans are cheering him. They want him to win. And taking it as simple, making pool look very simple at the same time. It is Ian with red. If he wins this, he's going to keep mounting pressure on Ivan because he's going to go 4 in a race to 7. And misses the ball because he played and shots and misses it, inviting Walter back on the table. But I want to believe that Walter is sneaker. Thank you very much. We are 12 watching the live, and of course I want to thank you very much taking up your precious time. You could just be sleeping at this point in time, but you decided to take up your precious time and watch the game live right from Kidgum. This is on Tungyang Media. My name is Daniel, giving you the commentary. Lovely shooting right from Ian Kazibwe, the left-handed assassin. The guy with the no mercy, the guy that brought the Scorpion down, the guy who wants to take the money and takes the drug right at the same time. He wants to be the champion. That is the only thing in his mind. The left-handed assassins plays safety. Walter is back on the board. At this point in time, I want to believe that it is fatigue that is taking up the guy's time, not fears, because all these guys are capable of taking one down. But I also want to tell you that I cannot rule. Check on that lovely cunning shots produced by Ian Kazibwe. The guy means business at this point in time. He is in for business. He really wants to take the money. He wants to take it. A simple all of that, making sure that he gets the wide and perfect space. I want to believe that he's going to be playing a stand shots on that, making sure that that ball moves diagonally into the top left corner pocket and having wide in space, just that he can use it to pot that same red ball which is closest to the center into the same corner pocket which he is playing right now. And just like that, he misses the pot, but having white perfectly in space, inviting water back on the ball. Can it win this frame here and make sure that they move as close as possible? There's a lovely shot, opening up the balls and making sure that he packed Ian's ball right in the top side of the cushions where it is going to be a problem. Lovely shooting from Walter, the guy who hails from Bulu, the guy called the Rasta, the guy who has always been practicing with Caesar. He definitely has a right to complain, and that's the reason why he's complaining, but because there were other supports which were not necessary and what were added, and that is why he was complaining. This is a mental game, and of course anything can happen. When someone talks badly or talks something, you can definitely pick it. We apologize for all of the bad languages. If you have heard it, we apologize for that. Ian wants to play and at least open up the balls, and he misses opening up. Water is back on the table. There is a lovely shot, but puts the cue ball prematurely. Ian is invited back on the table. Anytime he's going to go for one. Anytime he's just going to go for one. Anytime. The left-handed assassin gave the favor back to Walter. He gave the favor back to Walter. Walter is invited back on the table. Walter Odoki, the guy dubbed Rasta, the guy who have been playing pool for so long. I also want to tell you one thing, that this guy last year in 9, he also went and played lovely up to round of last 16. That is where he was knocked from Walter to Ian Kazibwe to be in a race to 7. In a race to 7. Ian could not believe that he potted the cue ball prematurely and wants to try the shots once more, just like that, to play and calm the black. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you very much. We can like the stream at the same time, as well share. Also subscribe to Tungiang Media just so that we can wait to 1K subscribers. That is our dream. It is already we hour of the night, and of course still we have very many guys who are watching, and thank you all the 8 people who are watching us right from here. This is the final of the 16-man squad. The winner is going to take 200,000 Uganda shillings, and the runner-up is going to take 100,000, and definitely number 3, which is Open, he is going to pocket 50,000, and definitely Caesar Chandiga, who is number 4 officially, who will take 25,000 Uganda shillings. Ian with a big break. Most of the guys were expecting at least either Ian and Caesar in the final versus each others, but they played prematurely in the in the semi-final two, where Ian took it in a decider and dropped Caesar in the losers bracket, where he became number four officially. Water is invited into the table, and of course, you can't believe what has just hit him. Ian has missed it. Walter to nominate a ball, and Miss is nominating a ball, and of course inviting Ian back on the table. This is still an open table. It is still an open table. Ian plays a lovely canning shots. Lovely shootings from Masaka finals. The seed one of Masaka, the king of Masaka. Now he is king, he is in Kikun, showing the class he has and participating in comms at the same times. Walter, the guy that he is from, he has always been coming and visiting Kidgum because the distance from him to Kidgum is just a 2 hours visit as well. And that's the football to Ian, making sure that he takes the lead further with at least 2 frames. Then with the ball in hand, playing chess that I should open up this, there would be problem balls, and of course having white in space, making sure that he plays headstand shots. White would move naturally into the left, into the right, and having it perfectly placed for the only problem ball, and he plays it nicely. Except for all of that, and using one cushion, 1 or 2 cushions, could give him the perfect chance to make sure that he cleared the tables. Only 2 cushions, 1, 2, just like that. The seed one.